What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are in the content creator beta and we're going to be using 6-star rank 4 Cassie Lang. And in this first fight we are not using suicide mastery, so that you can see that there's actually not a big difference because most of your damage comes from the power stings, and the power sting damage is actually not increased when using suicide masteries. It's like exactly the same number. You will see in just a second. So we're stacking out those power stings. We hover at 6200 so we can get up to 40 because the cap is 30, but if you hover 6200 you can get another 10 and then that total is going to be 40. And it's just so crazy how you just never lose those power stings as long as they throw specials, which is what you want them to do. And that taunt is really helpful to make them throw the specials. And also that special one, when they have, or when they're below 1.5 bars, I believe, the special one gives them more power, which is actually so good because it's like, take a look at this power. So like, see, that took him to almost like the 2 bars of power, and that's not normal. That is because he had 1 bar and less than 1.5 bars. So yeah, I mean, she just has such cool mechanics to make the opponent throw the specials. And she also has that phase mechanic, so good. Not phase, but make them miss. At this point I want to do another heavy. I don't want to get the fuel really, like, I don't want to make it empty, because again, if you do, you get stunned. I think it's passively stunned for like 2 seconds, so you cannot really do anything. And it's something really nice for to make your like not make your OP. So I think that's pretty balanced, the way they did the fuel, because like if you have max fuel, which is 300, you can hold your heavy for 3 seconds. It's 1 second per 100 fuel is 1 second basically, and then it takes some time to recharge. So I think that's what makes it like really balanced. So I really hope this champion doesn't get nerfed. But yeah, that power thing is just, there's only one champion that can like re-trigger the power stings, and that's Spider-Ham with his like if the opponent throws a special, I think there's like less than 10% chance, a little bit less than 10% chance for each Spider-Ham charge for them to like, for those Porker Poppers to re-trigger. So it's not even guaranteed even if you have 10 to like re-trigger all of them. But Cassie's like no matter what happens, if they throw the special, those will re-trigger. It's just so crazy. And I'm pushing to the special 2 there, so as you can see, that was 47,503, which is exactly the damage he's gonna take from that SP1. So I actually wanted to test this because I don't know if you know Spider-Ham's abilities, but basically with Spider-Ham, if you bait special 2 instead of special 1, they will take more damage. So with Spider-Ham, you ideally want to bait like special 2s if you want them to take big damage with 1 Porker Popper effect. So yeah, it's not the same though with Cassie, which actually makes it better, because then that would be even more OP, I would say. But yeah, at this point we are built up. Don't really need to use any other of those heavies. This guy is immune to poison though, so we cannot use our science thing, as you can see. That was a pretty good SP2. Got 3 crits right there. Not too bad at all. So this ended in like 4 minutes. 4-minute fight. Not too bad. So 215 hits. Now let's see Cassie Lang against this old man Logan. So this is with suicide masteries, and you'll see it's about the same. It's literally like we'll throw, I think, 1 more special 2. We'll throw 1 special 2 in this fight, which will be guaranteed crits, and it will be increased with the recoil damage. So that's like the only difference. You will see exactly the same number once we get to 40 prowess, 40 power stings. The same detonation will appear. So this guy is actually not poison immune. So if we want, we can use those 6 charges that we have to place a poison on the opponent, which will pause the taunt buffs and taunt debuffs and Porker Poppers. Why am I saying Porker? Power stings on the opponent, if at some point he doesn't want to throw the special. And yep, there we go. See, I did it there. And as you can see, the power things are paused for a little bit. Pop the special one, so it's pushes him to the special one. Bait it out. The poison is still there because we had six of those charges. I believe this is max as well. So yeah, 35 power things. Gonna pop the special one, push him to overbar power. So good. I love this mechanic, man. Unless the opponent is like, yeah, like a really annoying special one, I don't think it's going to be like. I think it's gonna be really good. So I want to do a heavy after I bait this special so we can get the 40 power things. So I would say like Cassie probably in the long fights she needs like max sig, but if it's like something like battlegrounds, I don't think you like have the time to get to 40 power things. So maybe even like if you have her low sig, she's still fine like in BGs. I don't have her myself, but when I get her, or if I get her. But look at the special too though, 30k. That was a beautiful 50k SP2, and as you can see, that wasn't even the greatest damage based on like a 6 to rank 4 like another champion, but it's some nice bonus damage. You get those guaranteed crits if the opponent is taunting, which you can pause the taunt in this fight because this guy is not poison immune, so that's why I popped the special too. And yeah, as you can see, like that was another 47. Was it 47,000? I couldn't see. Yeah, I think that's the exact same number that Red Hulk had with the 40 powers things. 47. Yeah, I think it is. I think it was 47,503. I can go back and check it. This guy doesn't want to throw the special, but luckily he threw it. So yeah, I really want to test Cassie in Battlegrounds when I get her myself. I think she's going to be definitely top 3 best science champions. I don't know if she's going to be better than Torch or Scorpion. I think she's better than Torch, to be honest, because she has so much damage potential. And then another special 2 finishes her off. Finishes him off. So that was a 3-minute and 20-second fight. It's like, see the difference? It's not that big. So it was 47,503. Let's check this Red Hulk. How much was he taking? 47,503. So yeah, as you can see, it's exactly the same numbers with or without suicides. And then here I want to show you just a little path that's gonna stink path. The opponent takes 90% less damage unless they have a power stink on them. And our power stinks are 300% stronger. So we go for Scarlet Witch. This fight is like decent, but keep in mind that Scarlet Witch can power drain both of us, which I think will happen towards the end of the fight, and that's kind of, I think I'm gonna lose my power stings. Got hit by that. Do some heavies, and unfortunately there she power drained, but boom, I got the poison, and we just barely paused those. And yeah, that was the power stint, that was the power drain, but luckily she was not poison immune, so I could just do that. And there's also power focus 2 on this path, so it makes it even easier to push them to like 1 bar of power with my mechanic as well from the special one. So that's pretty good. This fight is actually quite decent, but there's yeah, something weird happens because he's Primal Fury, and that was a mistake. That there's where you need like a lot of practice for Cassie. Luckily I had like 6 more fuel. I was super close. But yeah, that's where you need some practice with Cassie. Know the opponent's like medium attacks, light attacks. She needs a lot of practice basically. Yeah, as you can see, even with 12 power things in this path, it's just too crazy. There, I don't know what, I think I'm gonna do something crazy here. No. Maybe it's after this guy's special, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna charge my heavy here, and he's gonna go unstoppable mid that. We do apply the power things though, and he's just gonna explode when he pops the special. Just like that, boom. So yeah, I wish there was a timer on this guy's Primal Fury. Like, I don't think it even said it on the text, that's why I just held my heavy, because why not? But yeah, man, Cassie is so much fun to use. She is immune to poison as well, which makes her suicide friendly. And I mean, the rotation is ideally go for special 1 spam. But you can even go for like a special 1, apply the taunt, maybe pause it for a few seconds with poisons, without poison. Then you can go for like an L2 to finish it off. But she is pretty suicide friendly with that poison immunity. This guy just didn't want to throw that special. We lost 9 power stings. That's not a big deal though. Still getting our battery up, and boom, 14 power stings. Should throw specials right now. There we go, 67,000. And pop my special 1 with the poison on. Pause those power stings. There we go. And then I believe after this fight, there's the vision fight, which is like my favorite. So quick. Like the last 2 fights of this path are so quick. And he's dead. It's so crazy how you don't lose your power stings, man. Like if the opponent is not poison immune, it's so funny, you just never lose them. Okay, so this is the Vision and the Diablo fight. I think those fights are like the fastest. This guy also had his synthesis. We're going to get comboed at some point. But you see his health will drop so fast. Also in this fight, in this path, I don't really want to parry. Because when I parry, I get a disorient on me, which could fail my miss. Because this reduces my defensive ability accuracy, so that's why I'm not parrying too much. I don't even need to. You just pop special once, bait specials, and go in. That's what you do. So we bait one special, 61,000. Another one, 61,000. Another one, 61,000. And then he comboed me. He couldn't just pop his special to die. Another 61,000. And another 61,000. That was so fast. And I think we get to the Diablo fight. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a super fast one to class advantage too. So our power sinks should be slightly stronger. Let's see. So I want to push them to like almost a bar of power when I start to go for my power sinks, so that they have a special to refresh them. You don't want to start with it. Base special 2. Sit, I think I'm gonna charge into my special 1. I think, yeah. You want to do that. You want to do that second hit, and then you pop a special 1. Look how much damage he's taking. Oh man, 114,000. Jesus. And then he just explodes. But that's it. Then the last fight is Proxima. Proxima is a pretty fun fight as well. I do like something like Tigra. I dash in after her first hit of the special 1. I dash in and then phase it. I think it's after the special 1 though. Charge the heavy into the special 1. 21 power stings. Yeah, just do that. Boom, boom. Even more power stings. And dude, that was super fast. Like this path, like I think this path, like when I'm seeing that's gonna sting node, I know that Spider-Ham has the strongest power sinks in the game, probably. But with this disorient on this path, whenever you parry, because like you want to parry with Spider-Ham because there's a plus 50% chance to apply the poppers when the opponent is stunned, but your stuns can fail without disorient on. So I think like Cassie is like so good. You don't even need to parry. You just get your openings with your heavy. You bait special once. You pop your special ones to push them to the special ones so much easier. And then that's it for the path. So yeah, man, Cassie will be one of the best science champions, 100%. Her utility is insane. Immunities, and she's also immune to buffs. That's just crazy. And then she just refreshes every single power thing when they pops a special. So yeah guys, let me know what you think about Cassie, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.